Has there ever been a time when you went to Disney and you were driving back on the Magical Express and you thought to yourself, what would it be like to live here near Disney World? My name's Ken Pozek, real estate agent here in Orlando, Florida, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of some of the areas you might want to consider moving to if you're thinking about living near the mouse. We'll talk about the good and the bad about living here, as well as some other things you might want to consider. Stay tuned. When making a decision to move close to Disney, deciding where you want to live is going to be key. And there's really three keys that you want to pay attention to on deciding where you might want to live. Number one would be proximity to Disney. Number two would be price point. And number three would be, are you going to live there year round and do you want to rent it out while you're not there? There's 6 towns that you'd really want to consider to keep you in a close proximity to Disney. Number one would be Celebration, the town that Disney built, which is where we're at right now. Number 2 would be Winter Garden, 3 would be Windermere, and then there's Davenport, West Kissimmee, and Claremont. All of those are going to get you within 20 minutes of getting to the front gate at Magic Kingdom. So now that we have proximity down, the next thing is going to be really lifestyle and price in determining which city that you want to live in. Celebration, Winter Garden, and Windermere are going to be some of the more expensive towns, whereas Davenport, West Kissimmee, and Claremont are going to be a little bit more affordable. The last deciding factor that you're going to have on where you might want to live is if you want to rent out the place when you're not here. And so Celebration, Winter Garden, and Windermere do not allow short-term rentals. It's something that you have to rent out for a minimum of a year. Whereas Davenport, some of parts of Kissimmee, as well as parts of Claremont are going to allow you to do those short-term rentals. So listen, I've done videos on every one of these cities and we've done a deep dive to make sure you get a really good understanding of what it's like to live in each one. So make sure you subscribe and check out our channel for more information. So now let's get into the good and the bad about living so close to Disney. The only thing I can think of in terms of the bad side is really the tourists. There's 76 million people that visit us from all over the world, and that causes a lot of different problems. Most of it has to do with the traffic on I-4. And so if that's part of your daily commute, it can be a little annoying and really delay things. But the longer you live here, the more you understand the traffic patterns in and out and how to get around town. Fortunately, the good things about living close to Disney far outweigh the bad. So let's talk more about that. Essentially, when you live near Disney, this becomes your playground. This is your backyard. And as a Florida resident, you're going to get a discount on the annual pass so that you can enjoy this year round. For example, you could pop by on a weekend like my family and I do and have dinner at the Grand Floridian, watch the fireworks, and be home by bedtime. If you're in the job market, Disney has 70,000 employees right here on site, as well as all the other companies that support Disney, as well as tech jobs and healthcare. In fact, Orlando is one of the fastest growing job markets in the country. So if you like Disney and you're looking for a change, this might be for you. One of the things you might be concerned about is, will living next to Disney get old? And I'll tell you, that was something we were concerned about. But having lived here now for years, there's so much stuff that you can do and see, and Disney's always changing that honestly, you'll just never get tired of having this as your backyard. So listen, if you're thinking about moving here permanently or you're looking for a second home, I'd love to be your real estate agent of choice. My number is 407-717-0197 or shoot me an email at ken@pozekgroup.com. We'll see you real soon.